The number you have dialed has been changed.
Listen carefully to every word I say. There will be no repetition. If you try to communicate with myself or the guard, you will be disqualified. If you choose to leave this room for any reason, you will be disqualified.
Uni was a waste of time.
You was a pretty little Barbie playing every time I got you do.
I graduated from NUS. During my 4 years of uni, I also did internships. What can I say? I was an overachiever. Okay, but seriously, while I was doing uni, I was doing internships during the summer. Internships simultaneously with the semester. I was balancing fitness by going to the gym at least 4 times a week. I was up to date with my classes.
My mind, it amazes me sometimes.
I was doing my side hustle, which didn't really take off. And I was also writing a mini thesis in my final year.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing.
As well as tanking my final year project. Yeah.
I did not say that. I said you need to...
I'll be outlining all the things that I did to manage these commitments without losing my mind, even though I did lose my sanity quite a few times during the semester and had quite a few breakdowns, but watch at your own risk. Let's just get on with the video.
Many highly qualified candidates have tried to reach this point and failed. You have succeeded. And now the final stage lies before you.
Okay, uni grades. I'm gonna get a lot of heat for saying this.
Don't you fucking dare.
But
Don't you
uni grades are not everything. Not everything. And this is something that I truly believe in, especially now that I'm out of there. And it's something that I can only say because I'm out of there. Just joking. I don't even remember the grades that I got for most of my modules unless I look at it every single day or I frame it up, which is something that my mom would do. Cue all the times where I spend days crying over that B+ when I could have gotten an A. And arguing with my prof about the fact that I should have gotten an A. I literally did. Are you serious? Screw that. Like, screw that. What difference does a B+ or an A make? Honestly, who cares? Who cares? Except my mom. But that's probably the only person in the world that would actually care about your grades. So yeah, uni grades don't matter. But of course, I'm not going to tell you to flunk your subjects because then there wouldn't be a YouTube video and I wouldn't be making this video. Don't flunk your subjects. But don't put too much pressure on the mini deviances in your grades because it's not going to matter at the end of the day and it's bad for your mental health. And also, don't skip classes. But that's what I did.
You're ashamed of yourself.
Honestly, why am I making this video? I skipped a lot of uni classes, but I can explain. That was in year 1 when I didn't really know what I was doing and the profs made me feel like sleeping and I got a C for that module. But whatever. After that, I just decided that uni is a lot of self-directed learning, meaning that even if you go for lectures, you might not get A for all your subjects because you literally have to study outside of lectures.
That doesn't make no sense.
You must be very proactive and always ask your prof questions and literally internalizing the motto that studying is life.
Let's celebrate that.
Yeah, so these 4 years, you just got to have to internalize that motto and believe that studying is life and studying is your life.
Look at how great that is.
So when I skipped classes, which I'm not very proud of, I just made productive use of the time by studying on my own. And the profs are always there to reply your emails if you email them, which leads me to my next point. Do not be afraid to email your prof. I email my profs every week. You know those profs that constantly remind you not to email them? Yeah, that's because of people like me. It annoys them, but it is needed, it is necessary. And it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
You need to clarify things that you don't know or because you never attended lectures, but more because of the former and not the latter. More often than not, the profs will always reply your emails. Even if they curse you under their breaths and try to avoid you during lectures, they will still reply your emails. You just got to be polite and be thick-skinned about it.
Graduation prize.
What do you want buy?
My love language.
Take the bag out first. Take the bag.
Is your time and attention. Won't you give lips and my vitamins. I've been lonely lately. I've been feeling neglected. Can we get back on the same page? Tonight, can we stay?
Okay. It is so important to plan your schedule because we only have 24 hours in a day and most of the time we are eating or sleeping. Well, at least for me. So we need to slot in our classes, our fitness, our social life, our side hustle, and all that
nasty stuff,
so that we don't end up being a potato and not do anything. Which I swear I never became one. I'm back. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to my crib. If there was one point that you should take away from this video, it would be this. So listen carefully. You must prioritize, which means saying no to a lot of things that will not benefit you. And it can save you a heck load of time. Like, trust me, this is the number one thing to managing your commitments. It is to prioritize. So if you think about it, more often than not, we are saying yes to everything, which makes us unable to have any time for anything. So if your mom asks you to do chores, you're just gonna have to tell her that you're an adult and you have other priorities right now, so you can't do chores anymore. Just kidding, don't do that because your mom will literally kill you for doing that. I'm gonna be honest here and say that I didn't prioritize my social life in university, and that's why I had a lot of time and no friends. But honestly, in year one, I was busy socializing and getting to know everyone and going to clubs and spending time
forging relationships and all these kind of things because it's a new
me and a new chapter of my life. But after a while, I just had this epiphany one day that I don't want to do this anymore.
I don't want to do it.
I just felt very lost in life and I just decided that that's not gonna be a priority for me anymore. I can literally show you guys my results in year one. It's horrendous.
Are you not embarrassed?
I was getting an average of C for everything. So yeah, I just wanted to pull up my grades. So I decided that grades were my priority and so I cut off my social life.
Don't you think any job interview...
Really think about what you want to prioritize in uni and stick to that. Because if grades don't matter to you and a social life is more important for you, then go ahead and do that. But just know your priorities and stick to it. Everybody's uni experience will be different. And for me, I prioritize my fitness, my important relationships with my close friends, and my grades, of course. So I stuck to that, and after 4 years, I finally graduated. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, so you think that this is the end of the video, but here's another one.
another one, another one, another one.
You better stop!
Don't compromise.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna share with you guys my mindset throughout the 4 years in university. Okay, 3 years because
I don't know what I was doing in year one.
It is to never compromise on anything. If my priority is this, I'm always gonna say no to everything else that isn't my priority. No matter if I feel guilty or not, I will always say no. So if anyone that you don't give a shit about comes to you and wants to hang with you, you just gotta say no. And knowing not to compromise is so important because when I knew my priorities, I didn't compromise on fitness at any point. Even when I was the busiest ever, when I was doing internships simultaneously with the semester, I would wake up literally every day at 5 a.m. just to get my workout in. And I was surprisingly very fulfilled and happy with doing that, even though I struggled a lot with studying because I would always be in bed by 10 o'clock. It just made me feel very accomplished and on track to achieving my goals. So not compromising is very important for your mental health as well. Learning what you can or cannot compromise makes things a lot easier because then you just need to follow a set rule to be able to decide what you want to do with your life. And as I said, there's only 24 hours in a day, and most of the time we are eating or sleeping. So yeah, that is a very short summary of the 4 years that I went through in university and how I balanced all these commitments and managed to graduate uni with decent grades. But now I'm still unemployed. But if anybody wants to hire me, then just leave it down in the comments down below and I will call you. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you like this video, please like it, subscribe. What are you waiting for? And till I see you guys again, bye.
Let's celebrate that.